just wanted to note his suggestion of building up his own land, and if we could somehow look at that as well. Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Thank you.
I'm not asking to build up all that. It's wasting time building up all the low. I'm not doing. I just want to build up the front half, where it's literally the higher part. You know. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Gad. Mine's a little less intense. I'm here on behalf of basically one of the pools. One of the other gentlemen was talking about it earlier, just reducing the opening hours of the public facilities in the pool area and that. Speaking on behalf of a number of people that I swim with in the morning, and that would changing the times would greatly affect us. Basically, that 15 minutes, I agree with what he said. Basically, 30 minutes at the end of the day seems more viable. The 15 minutes in the morning doesn't seem like a lot, but I work on a schedule where I get up at 5. I eat breakfast, leave the house by 5:13. I arrive at the pool at 5:28, and the doors open at 5:30, and I swim, and I get out between 5:02 and 7:02 to get to work on time. And I represent a lot of people who are middle class, working, pay tax, pay rates. They're going to go up, and to reduce that, we still need to get to work. So I just think numbers based on contribution. So we pay quite a lot of rate to be at the pool at that time in the morning as well. So we pay a greater rate for my 4 sessions at the pool cost me $67 a month, which isn't big money. You're talking millions before, but I then have to pay additionally to go to meet my requirements for my training twice a week, which is another $44 a month, which is $113, which is actually more than a person who buys an entire complex pass. I'm only allowed there 4 days, those specific times, on those specific days as well. So it's just about what we put in and what we're getting out, I feel. So we contribute quite a lot compared to people who are rolling in the middle of the day that don't have a lot to do, don't have to get up at 5 o'clock to do it either. So I just, was there any other ideas you came up with, or was that the first one is basically my question? So if someone could answer that for me. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. But there might be. Yeah.
This is a bit of a, you might not be able to answer this, and there probably isn't an answer to it, but okay. For the position you take about how it's going to affect you in the morning if those hours are trimmed, what do you say to the people at the other end of the day who are unable to go at that time of the morning? Maybe there are mothers getting kids off to school and then work. Yeah. Who loses out?
I could understand that, and I could think if they could, like, I'm open, like I'm not, it's not emotional. I think if you could submit to me that it would affect a greater number of people and that you wouldn't lose as much money by having us leave. If our squad of 50 members left the city pool and took up with one of the residents being Wharenui or Aquagym, you would lose 50 people paying a premium to be at your facility.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you very much for your submission. This is the whole process. We come up with an idea is brought to us, and now we kind of hear back from people. And well done for getting up at 5 in the morning too.
That's all right. Because obviously there are other variations we could do on it. I know other pools do split shifts, so they have staff that only don't turn up for 2 hours. That is a reduction in cost. I can understand if you're looking at it from a reduction in cost point of view or running cost. Especially Jelly Park, they have 2 pools, one being a sports pool, one's a recreational pool. The sports pool can be completely closed by 2 doors being locked. Don't have to pay a lifeguard. There's a reduction in cost. So there are other alternatives, I think, and I think total numbers entering the premises between the first 15 minutes of the day and the last 15 minutes a day, you'd find greater numbers in the morning. So primarily loss of income by excluding the people who provide the most input is not the best idea. So that's pretty much it. Cool, thanks for your time. Thank you.